guys, it's Mirella, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on this hair look. I have curtain bangs right now, so I've been wearing this a lot because I feel like it looks really cute with curtain bangs, and I did it when I was blonde, and I had so many messages from you guys saying that you liked it, and I was like, oh, I hope it still looks good with the brown, so I just did it yesterday, and I do really like it. As always with all of my tutorials, anything I use today is going to be linked in the description, so make sure to check it out if you have any questions. If you're ready to see how I got this style, then let's get started. Of course, first things first, I'm going to brush out my hair, and I'm using the insert name here brush. It says brush your worries away. It's super cute and it has two different kinds of bristles, so I find that it gets tangles out really well. Then before I start curling, I'm going to use the XMONDO Forcefield Heat Shield, and I'll spray it all over first. But then I'm also going to brush it through and just make sure that all of my hair is evenly coated. So for this hairstyle, I separate my hair into 4 sections. You're going to get the first 2 sections by doing your middle part all the way back and just separating your hair on each side, like this first. And then you're going to take each of these sections and separate them in half. So now you have 2, and then you're going to do the side and have 2 on the side as well. They don't have to be perfect, it's just easier to do the style that way. As always, I'm taking my T3 1-inch barrel curling iron. Not that I always use the 1-inch barrel, but I'm always using my T3 curling iron. And I'll start at the back for this style. I usually start at the front, but because I want you guys to see the front better, I'm going to start at the back. And I'm just going to curl this entire section back away from my face. And I have a ton of other curling tutorials on my channel, but in case you guys aren't sure about what I mean by away from the face versus towards the face, is away from the face if you're holding the curling iron vertically. The clamp is gonna be in the front, the hair is gonna go behind the clamp and around the barrel, and you're going to twist it away from your face. I try not to let the hair overlap too much on the barrel so the heat distributes evenly, and I'll leave out like maybe the last ½ inch, ¼ inch. I'll pull some of them taut to kind of loosen it up, but then some of them I won't. This is more of a curly style than a wavy style, and when I loosen the hair on the barrel and kind of like pull it, it loosens up the curl, and it gives more of a wave rather than a curl. So I'll show you guys what I mean when I let this curl go. It's going to be really curly, and I just kind of want to keep it like that. In order to make this style look extra curly and just really keep the curls bouncy, I'm taking small sections of hair, and I have a lot of hair so my sections aren't super small, but they're smaller than what I usually do. So again, like I said, this entire back section is going to be away from my face. Okay, so this is the last piece in this back section for me. So it's going to be the same as the others. I'm just curling it away from the face, and then I'll let that one go. Now for this entire front section, I'm going to curl all of the hair towards the face. So you want to change the direction of the curling iron. If it's being held vertically like this, the clamp is going to be towards the back. And so then the hair is going to go between the clamp and the iron again. And I'm going to twist it towards my face. The piece where you want to make sure you're doing smaller sections is the bangs. And again, you're curling this all towards your face. And it's probably going to look funny at first until you brush everything out. So for the very front piece, I'm kind of going to go like under, like that. And I don't want to hold it for very long because if I do, the hairs will just get way too curly. So after you finish one whole side, it's going to look like this. The ringlets should be really uniform because you haven't combed through them yet or run your fingers through them or anything, so they're just all going to be stuck together, but just leave it like this until you finish the other side. I mean, you don't have to work on one side and then the other. I'm just showing you guys on one side because that makes it easier to see like the sections separated and everything, but don't feel like you have to do just one side and then the other. Now I'm going to work on this side, and I'll just do one piece from each section so that it makes a little bit more sense, because when you switch sides, you hold the curling iron a little differently. So again, clamp in the front in order to go away from the face, and that's how I'm going to do these back pieces. And then clamp in the back in order to do pieces towards your face. And then you turn it inward. All right, so that's how I'm going to do each section again on this side, and I'll come right back after I'm done. Okay guys, I'm back, and here's the whole thing curled. Now I'm gonna show you, you can either brush it out or you can run your fingers through it. I will run my fingers through this side, and the way I do it is I just take my hand like this, put it from underneath and out. And then I'll do it from the top like this, and I'll just separate all of the curls. Now the other option is to brush it out, and I'll do that on this side. It does give like a softer look to the curls. You can just see this side the curls are a little more separated, and then on this side they're a little more like brushed together. So just to even it out, I'll brush this side. I love volume when I do my hair. So one thing I love to do is just take my hands and run them up through my hair and mess it up from the scalp. And I'll do it through the front as well. And that helps to just give it volume and make it look really cute overall. Now, to enhance the volume and make sure it really stays, I'll section my hair. I take the top section out because if you do it on the very top, it'll be, you can see it. I don't like it when the tangles are like really shown on the top. I'll take the next layer, and I'm going to take a teasing comb. This is by the brand Tangle Teezer, but I think any teasing comb or like back combing comb will work. I'll take the next layer and do the same. I'll just gently bring it up towards the scalp and then up towards the scalp. And I don't go back and forth like this because I'm not trying to cause like damage and breakage to my hair. I'm just trying to create that volume, and you can achieve it by just barely going back a little. And this is how it looks. So now I'll do the other side. Again, take the top layer out and only do the second layer, and then just a few more times underneath that. Now, if you're like me and you like messy and you like volume and you just want it to stay big overall, then you're gonna wanna use some texturizing spray. My favorite for looks like these, I mean, whether it's curly or wavy or whatever I'm doing, is the IGK Beach Club spray. This gives texture and hold without being crunchy or stiff like a hairspray. So again, I'll spray it within the hair. I'm not spraying it like over the top. I'm spraying it upward, and I'll just kind of like mess it up again. And you're done. So this hairstyle and the last one that I did are like very 90s. I feel like it's probably my haircut mixed with the style itself, but I don't care. I'm super into it. I like it to look kind of 70s, kind of 90s. I dig it. Alright guys, make sure to stay tuned if you want to see more hair tutorials or makeup or anything beauty related. I hope you like this look, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.